putting the 26x16s on the F-250. It looks insane. This is stupid wide. All right, what's up, guys? Y'all saw the title and thumbnail. Y'all know what we're doing today. We're putting the 26x16s on the F-250. F-250 is still stock height, factory blocks, everything. I did put the front two on just to see if we could actually make this a video, if we could turn at all, and I think it's okay. We're going to try it. I'm about to do a little cold start and see how much we actually have to turn. Here it is from the side. I think it looks great. We actually have a lot more room than I thought we would. These are 35/1650 Fury MT2s. And originally this truck had 35-inch nittos on it. So it's not really much of a height difference. But to run this wheel, I had to order 3-inch adapters. Those are back here. You can see them. Right there, that shiny piece of aluminum makes it so you can bolt up a Chevy lug pattern wheel, which is what this is, onto a F-250 or any Ford truck. Bumper is still nice and dented. We do have another one on the way. I'm hoping the rain holds out today. It is kind of dark out here. And this time of year, it does get dark really early. But I'm hoping to wash this up a little bit, get some good pictures and clean rollers of it for this video. We'll start it up now and see how much turn we actually have. I haven't turned the wheel since we put both wheels on the front end. And just see how much we're actually going to be able to turn this thing without cutting into my tires or folding this front fender. Still got the one stock back here. It's not as bald as it looks on camera, I promise. But this thing is probably going to be stupid loud underneath this building. So let's hear it. All right, so we don't have a whole lot. We have about half a turn both ways before we hit the cab side of the fender. We are going to be lifting this truck. I can't see this wheel and tire setup and then not lift this truck. Unfortunately, this truck is going to be down for a long time. Little update on this. I've made absolutely no progress. The motor is still torn apart underneath this hood, and it's probably going to stay that way until at least midsummer. So this is the new show truck or whatever on the channel. Obviously, it's not show worthy yet, but it'll get there. It's going to look good, and we're going to try to build it really fast. Already got some appointments set up for color match as soon as my bumper and fog light comes in. Little thing I'm undecided on is keeping the 4-wheel drive valence. It will be paint matched either way, but you can do the 4-wheel drive or the 2-wheel drive valence is a little bit smaller. I've also got some small things we'll be putting on the truck today. Let's see if we can get them to light up real fast. Nope. There we go. Yellow cab lights. I mentioned it last video. I hate them. They're leaving today, I hope. I do have some clear lenses I got in with some white LEDs. We're going to put those on and hope they work. I'm not too confident they'll be as bright as those yellow ones, but at least they're not yellow. That's how I feel about it. I also have some door handle covers. These go right here. It came with the full handle, but I think that's too much chrome. We're just going to do the actual handle part right here, just like I have on the cat eye. You have the paint match surround and then the chrome handle. But here is the clear lens and white LEDs I was talking about, and I'm hoping we're going to keep the same base that actually mounts to the cab. We're just going to do this little screw right here and hopefully just snap these clear lenses in and plug in a white LED, and should look a whole lot better. I'm going to install these super fast. Shouldn't take long at all, and I hope it works out. Should look a whole lot better, and then we'll jack up the rear end of the truck, put these two 26s in the back, and then see if we can get out of my driveway, because there's a very sharp turn here and a even sharper turn right there at the road. All right, so ignore how dirty this roof is. I haven't cleaned it, but yeah, this did not work out the way I thought it would at all. This little amber LED chip in here is made to this base, and to get this base out, you have to drop the headliner. So we're gonna be doing that later on with a better set of cab lights, because this lens doesn't fit this anyways. But you can see how bright those are, how bright that little white LED is. It wouldn't be doing much. Even if it did work, I don't think I'd be too happy with it anyways. So definitely going to be doing cab lights on this truck and hoping that they don't leak. All right, that was a complete waste of about 5.5 minutes. Amber cab lights are staying for now. Not much I can do about that. But now we're back to the main reason of this video. We're going to jack the rear of this truck up, put these adapters on, and see if we can get out the driveway with it. Well, here it is. I know y'all saw it before we left the house, but it is kind of different just to get it out of the driveway. And I don't even know where we're at right now, some warehouse that closed down. But it looks insane. This is stupid wide. This is 26 by 16s. I think these are concave 16 wides also. So concave 16 wides on top of 3-inch adapters to put these Chevy wheels on an F-250. It looks insane. It looks crazy. I hate this angle because it shows the dent in the bumper, but that is ridiculous. Like, it is wider than the mirrors. And we did rub. There's a little bit of damage, I'm not gonna lie to you, but that's almost nothing. You can see where it rubbed. We was leaving the truck stop, had to fill up, and some old lady saw me fold my fender in a little bit. I should be able to get that out, no problem. Nobody will ever know except for the guys that watch this video. And like I said before we left the house, with the wides on, you can definitely see the rake of this truck a lot more. If anybody doesn't know, the rake is whenever a truck is higher in the rear from the factory. I tried to park in the little drain, might be able to see it on camera. Try to park in the little drain area right there to make it look level, but when it's on actual flat ground, the rear is about an inch or two higher. I'm not sure if I'm going to worry about pulling the rear blocks out because we are going to lift this truck. I might already have one, just don't have that video out yet, so I can't talk about it too much. But regardless of what I have and haven't bought for this truck and what might be at the house, I will be lifting this truck and I'm going to powder coat it. I'm going to need powder coat color ideas, so drop your favorite color in the comments. I'm not really sure how high I want to go with it. I know on these trucks you can stack a leveling kit on top of the coil spring. This truck is already really big to be factory height, so I think a 4-inch to a 6-inch would be massive, but I'm probably going bigger than that. Also need ideas for what company to buy those cab lights from. I hate the yellow. I actually don't mind it as much now that we put the wides on. Looks like a completely different truck, but I don't like the yellow. We need some white LEDs. Also gonna do some paint match on the mirrors and get rid of that little C. But this is it for now. I'm not gonna lie, there is a little bit of shake. I know I had one wheel, I'm not sure which one it was. I had some wheel weights come off. I just found them in my driveway one day. You can see back there, these need to polish really bad. They've been sitting on the cat eye underneath the garage for about 2 months now, but I'm not sure which wheel it was. We did have some shake in the steering. That could be a steering stabilizer issue too, but I'm very happy with how this thing looks right now. All I did was, well, it kind of was a lot of money, I'm not gonna lie. Those adapters, the 3-inch adapters for 4 of them was $450. That is not cheap at all, but for this look, I already had the wheels laying around, so it just made sense to buy the adapters and throw the 26s on the F-250. This truck definitely needs some paint match up front. We have that new bumper coming in. Gonna get it painted. Might stick with the 4-wheel drive valence for now. I've got an idea of what I want to do. Paint match in the grill. This little fender badge right here, clear cab lights. Paint match the mirrors. Of course, a lift to actually clear these wheels. And some debadging. Those moldings need to go. I've never really liked the 6-7 badge for the steel bodies. And maybe the FX4 off-road. Needs to go. Third brake light is crusty and old. Might do like a paint matched third brake light, tail light, little package there, and of course rear bumper plastics and the tailgate handle. But I'm very excited for this truck. I plan to have it fully built maybe mid-February, beginning of March. I'm almost guaranteeing that that will not be the case since I'm talking about it online. Blake's show up in Tennessee, FP 3.0, is in March. And right after that, we go to Panama City for spring break. I'm hoping to have this truck at both of those shows. The only way I don't take it to Blake's is if I get my media pass. I really don't know why I didn't get one in the past, but we're going to leave it at that. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. My phone's about to die. We're going to take this truck home, throw some more parts on it, and I might see if Austin wants to come over tonight or maybe tomorrow. And I haven't had his truck in a video yet. I'm sure most of you guys have seen it, but he finally put his FTS on, 26 by 16s, and it looks like a completely different truck. So I'll see y'all at the house. All right, guys, it is the next morning. It ended up being too late last night to put anything on the truck. It's too late, it's too dark, and look a little funny. I just woke up and about to go to work. So we're gonna save everything we were gonna do later in this video for a later video. Hoping to get this video out maybe tonight or maybe tomorrow for y'all. Ended up having to back this thing down the driveway just to get it back under the shed because it couldn't make those 2 turns. Had to go in their driveway, back it down the hill, and make about a 5-point turn right there just so I could back it underneath the shed again. But this is it. Again, doesn't rub too bad, surprisingly, but this has to be the widest leveled F-250 I've ever seen. It's 26x16's 3-inch adapters, and it's actually kind of drivable, which is very surprising. As long as the bumper comes in this week, I think next we're going to start on paint match for the F-250. I have a lot of video ideas lined up for this truck, as well as that one once we get it back running again. Right now, as I'm recording this, I think we're about 50 subs away from 16,000, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Thank you for 16,000 subscribers. Don't forget to like the video for me, and be sure to subscribe, stick around. My cat eye, when I had it on 24, 14s, and 33s, was way worse than this. And it was on a 3-inch leveling kit. This is 26x16s and 30.